reaching my zip code, and all the way around the world. Now you can do this too. You have a YouTube channel. You just hit the button in the middle on the bottom. I think it's got a plus sign on it, if I'm not mistaken. And it will give you the opportunity to go live to the entire planet, perhaps beyond. I think beyond. Finley Duke says first. BD Ski Bagel says hey. Matuza Lopez say hello. William Ong says hi. Viviana Terra says hi. Ayana Oro says hello. Shadow says hey, bro. Matuza Lopez, peace and love to you. Shadow says hi. Monkey says hi. Emma Gamer says my cat. Yeah, my boy. Metazula Lopez says hi. Sheridan Diaz says hi. Keyboard Cat. Okay. Viviana Terra says I come every day, Charlie. That's cool. Fortnite, I guess. Can you shout me out? Fortnite, I guess. Yashu, hi. Espresso Cookie, hi. Team Masters Ruler dot motion says hi. Hey, everybody's getting on board here today. Remember to like us as much as you can. We're going to do an interesting drawing today, and we're going to have you do something right along with me. So if you can, get a piece of paper as big as you have it. Typing paper will work, but the bigger the better. And a pencil or two. And that will do. And we're going to really have an adventure up there. We're going to talk a little bit right now about something in one of the Keyboard Cat books, and it is in this book that I actually wrote called Charlie Schmidt, Seeking Your Inner Radish, a guide to finding and unleashing your innate power, from the creator of Keyboard Cat. You can get this online at Amazon. Do it. It's good for you. And this particular page shows a radish with a marker at a little table writing down some things to do. One of them is go organic. One of them says more salad, and the third one isn't quite written yet. And it's called, the name of this page is Write Your Own Menu. So, like when you go to a restaurant and you look at the menu, you see things on there that you want and some that you don't want. So the idea is you want to go to a restaurant that has some things on there you really want, so you can pick that, go straight to it next, and get it served up and eat it and enjoy it. Get some nutrition. So when you write your own menu every day, and see, I write mine. There's my menu for today, some of it. And I got menus all over the place that I write for myself. So what it has on it is things that I could do today, some of the things I have to do today, like take out the garbage, for example, feed the cat, get shots for the cat, get shots for me. There's stuff on there. What you do is, Nancy Marshall says, how old is the cat? About 1.5 right now. Current Keyboard Cat, old Presley. So put some things on your list in the morning that you're going to do, and it will really help you a lot to get them done and to prioritize what you want to do. And here's the point. Put some things on there that you would like to do and that you want to do. And then you can pick those and do that next. Now, you can't spend all day just eating a cheeseburger or all day just doing one of the things on your menu. but you can do it for part of the day. You definitely should have some things on there you like. If you're going to a restaurant, then there's nothing on the menu you like, that's going to be a mess. You're going to have a bad day. So you're in charge of your own menu. So put some things on there you want to do, and then do them. Just count them just as important as the things you got to do, because the things you want to do are as important as the things you got to do. You got to do things you want to do, and you want to do things you got to do. So there you go. So make your own menu, and um, do that now. You might even be writing that down now, right while we're talking. Is you have a piece of paper and you're writing down the day of today. What's Friday? You write Friday, and then you write the things you got to do. You got to give somebody a phone call. You got to do this. You got to do that, and then some things that you want to do, like you want to write a poem about your first girlfriend, or something, and then do it, and then cross those things off of that list. It's good. It'll change your life if you do that. So get going. So we are going to look at a video today. I queued something up. Let's see what it has to do with what I just been saying. I'll get my password in there. This one's called Keyboard Cat's new hit song. It's an oldie. It's got lots of hits. And there's Keyboard Cat's foot playing the bass drum, the kick drum. And this is really one of Keyboard Cat's best composed songs of all time. And it goes something like this. So that was something I wanted. Whoa. That was something I definitely wanted to do that day. I'm a cry. I miss Fatso and Bento. I hear you. Yeah, those were two cool cats. I haven't seen anything that Kula has written that's objectionable. Am I just wasting time or what? Matuza Lopez says, so cute, and we agree. Jake Time 11 says, that was good. Fun Time Adventure says, can you show us your cat? And Kula says, so sweet. He is in tone. Very cool. So let's just look real quick over here at Presley. Can you see him? He's sleeping up there, up on top of that ledge, right? See, in the office here, there's all kinds of stuff. That's for sure. And one of the things there is this desk that has a ledge up on the top of it that reaches up to the windows that are up high. I like the windows up high because then I have some wall space down below to put stuff. It's like my scrapbook is there. Andy Warhol says you can't argue with your scrapbook, and I totally agree, and I love that saying. My problem with a scrapbook is it goes in a book, and the book gets closed, and it goes in on a shelf or in a cupboard somewhere. I want that scrapbook to be out, and so I put mine up on the wall. This is a good part of my scrapbook. Also, my scrapbook, you can see a lot of my scrapbook. If you like my stuff or you like Keyboard Cat, then go to charlieschmidt.com, CharlieSchmidt.com, and you can see stuff there from really my whole life. Like and suscrito, Yolanda Combarducci. Very nice. Snick is back. Hey, Snick, today I think I'm gonna use just pencil. And so that's a little different in keeping with what your suggestion about why do I always use fluorescent colors, neon colors. Geez. There's some stuff up there you might not have seen. There's a huge box of Fruit Loops, a stuffed tarpon, a briefcase with a clock, and the clock is accurate. There's a big display box of macaroni and cheese and some Jets. So let's go over here and just see who's sitting up. You see there's a little sunshine shining through there because that's a sunshiny day we got going out there. It's a good one. Let's look out the door real quick at the sunshine day because it's uplifting. Look at that. You see that? That's sun. Sun is my friend. And now opening the door made somebody wake up over here. Hey, what's the action, mister? Oh, is somebody trying to be cute? Oh. This cat is not the cat from that video. That video was Bento, and this cat is Presley. Meow, meow, meow. You know what we're gonna do with this guy? You guys all know. There's his catnip, his little plate of catnip that we keep handy for times like this. Let's see, I gotta climb up that step stool. See the step stool? I'll have to climb up that so I can reach up there and get a good shot of him and visit him close up when I... Look, he's looking down because he knows we got some... Oh, there's some catnip for you. Oh, all right. Let's climb up here. And let's give you your little bowl of catnip there. There he is, digging in. Digging in like the good boy that he is for a little Friday morning. Kula says, Sir Presley is so cute and he loves his catnip. He does. It makes him happy. People have to be respectful. Well, you don't have to, but I think you want to if you're on this live stream. I mean, come on. What happened to the other guy? You mean me? Get you a taste here. There he goes. Yes. It's Keyboard Cat. It's him. He's hairy, that's for sure. There. Oh, yes. He's starting to feel it. There's a mild buzz coming on. And his daddy is scraping him up a little more catnip for his morning cat trip. Right here. Get in there. He doesn't just sniff it. He eats it. He like gets it, sticks it to his tongue, gets his tongue in his mouth and swallows. And that's pretty cool. There he is. Oh, now he moves into his traditional take a little bath. I don't see any Cula that is mocking my pet. Aisha Garrett says, can you please say hi to Ollie? It's my birthday. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Ollie from Charlie and the Cat. We hope you're having a great day. It's a good day to have a birthday, Friday. I mean, it's kicking off the weekend, licking his paws. The cat is happy. Everybody is just right on the bread. My old cat, Skinny, way back in the day, she was Fatso's real sister. She used to get up on the counter in the kitchen and take a loaf of bread there in a bag, a plastic bag, and throw it down to the floor, and then jump down and claw through the bag to get to the bread, and then Fatso would chide in and eat with her. Then Fatso wouldn't get up on the counter and do that, but Fuzzy would go up, risk it all, throw down a loaf, open it with her claws, and then Fatso would start eating it. So Fatso was a bread eater. And Fatso also one time, you know how you take a quarter of a pound of butter, the cube, and put it on a plate? Well, it was sitting there on the table, and Fatso did jump up that time and just started licking the same spot over and over in the butter, right from the very top, in the top side, and just kept doing that until she licked a smooth, beautifully curved dent all the way through to the plate. Yep, that's what she did. Look at him. Look at those jelly beans. Man, that's a set of beans. God. Uh-oh. You're not going to find any catnip back there. Oh, boy. Well, Cula says, I would never mock Senor Presley. Keyboard Cat, I love him, and I know that. I know that, Cula. Very good. Yep. Look at that leg sticking up on top there. That is something we can't do. I mean, people. Well, some can, but not very many. What gender is this cat? All boy. Yeah. Snick said, I love this. Snick said, I will never hate Keyboard Cat no matter what. Now that's conviction. Hey, do you hear that? You got a fan in Snick, and you got a sunny day out there, and you got catnip even in your tail now. It's everywhere. It's all over my desk. It's everywhere. That's all right. Well, give us a like. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, this is pretty cool, Keyboard Cat News. The original video that I put up, I shot in '84, put online in 2007, and it went viral in 2009. This last week, it passed 80 million hits. Right? See? Snick liked it. 80 million, million with an M. Man, it says something to me, I'll tell you that. It says a lot to me. It says how cool that cat is, how cool the internet is, and how lucky Charlie is. Flip the light off. We're gonna go upstairs. Hey, no, I don't have coffee. I went to breakfast early this morning at 7 with friends, and it was great. I had the special. It was good. Bacon, eggs, English muffin, hash browns, coffee. It was good. And here we are upstairs now. Yep, 40 likes. You got to like that. See there's the piece of paper we're going to work on. Now get yourself a piece of paper. The bigger the better, but just the size of 8.5 by 11 inch, just computer paper will work fine. I like to do kind of big. Why the heck not? And there is our shot. Getting on the tripod now. Zooming in. There. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw something like my face right about there. So draw your face somewhere in there. Doesn't have to be too big. Wow. Give it some hair. I like a little bit of hair that sticks out like that too. So I'm coloring in those eyeballs like that. I don't have much eyebrows. I had actually a little mishap that got rid of most of them. It wasn't fire, it was some taking off some makeup I had on to be a caveman, and I glued a bunch of wadded up fake hair on my eyebrows to make big wads of caveman hair. And then when I took them off, the rubber glue I used, I didn't use makeup glue, the rubber glue I used really stuck to my own eyebrows. And so I didn't use thinner. I just got in the bathtub and got my face all hot and wet and then just rubbed it until the rubber cement rubbed off, but it also pulled out all my eyebrows and not a lot of it grew back. So there's something, but earlier pictures of me when I was young, I had more eyebrows. It's no big deal. Pizza still tastes real good. So there is a kind of a loose facsimile of me, and I'm just going to put stubble instead of a full beard and hair. Can you see that? Well, sure you can see it. It's not that bad. I was kind of not liking it for a second here, and now I'm liking it. See? Stubble, not trouble. Ear bone, shorty stubble, stubble back here because I do my own haircut and I shave it pretty close back here. Hard part, so we'll just make the hard part right here. It's the first time in my life I've drawn a hard part. I didn't even know what one was till very recently. There. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of this graphite on the wall and get some on my finger and use that to kind of shade in Mr. Charlie right here. Right? Not bad? Not bad. Yashu says it looks great. I just made it up, right? I live in Washington State, Eastern Washington State, in these here United States. Right? So now you've done a drawing of yourself. How accurate or inaccurate doesn't much matter. Just even a smiling face, and it's you. And then around that, we're going to write words that have been part of this person's life and will be part of it. So over here, I'm going to put school. And I misspelled it on purpose. I made it S-K-O-O-L. And then here I'm going to put cats. And then here I'm going to write fatso, vanto, skinny. Can we see skinny? Yeah. And our current little guy who's downstairs right at the moment, Presley. And I'm going to put 39 Chevy. I'm going to put Art G-Prep, which is the high school I went to. Japan, which is the country where I went to art school. And pizza. Family. How's this looking to the average? Oh, that's looking good. Are you guys doing this yourself? Do it. Get started. Famous. Okay, yeah. Hey, suggest words that I could put on here. Famous. And let's put viewers' names. Let's put Kula on here. Let's put Snick on here. Who else? Yay, me, Yashu. Yashu. Yashu, thank you for that. Meli Baki Agun. I'm just going to put Meli, M-E-L-I-H. And Tiffany, yeah, we put Tiffany on the drawing the other day. Um, we should put katsudon, which is one of my favorite Japanese foods. Let's put Italy. That's where my grandparents are from. Let's put Poland, where some of my other grandparents are from. How's that looking? Oh, man. Yolanda. Ethel. Ethel. Let's put my manager's name, Ben. And let's put Nyan Cat on here. And let's put Grumpy on here. Matuza Lopez. Yeah. Hey, this is going pretty good. Tiffany Ware says Grumpy Cat, and I did put Grumpy on there. Heck yes. Yolanda. Let's put Tokyo. Let's put Gravy, because I love gravy. And I put Grumpy for Grumpy Cat. Yep. Yes, yes. Oops, I better tip this up. And now, just a little bit, I'm going to do a little bit of drawing on here while people are getting their names up. If anybody goes to the link, the eBay link in the description of this video, it will take you to a bunch of the paintings that I've done in this streaming session, including the one I did yesterday with all of you people's names on it. Remember that? Remember that? Remember that? Green cat, green cat, green cat. Let's just put green cat. And let's put racing. I like car racing. And let's put nose act. Yeah. This drawing needs some like dottage. Some like just dots here and there. Right? This little piece of graphite here is a solid bar of graphite, which is indulgent. It's like having a bowl of just gravy. Right? Sure. I would say, and I'm going to rub a little, specifically right there, because that's where that thing on your nosy goes. And so other names. I did pizza, thank you so much. Ekram? Should I write Ekram? I put you, Ethel. It's on there. I see it right there. And this is starting to be a pretty cool drawing. I'm gonna write I'm gonna write YouTube. Live stream. And today is April something, I don't know what. April, let's just say April 2000, I'll just put April. 2025, which is the current year. Nice art, says Ekram. Tiffany says, yay. Hello, Eshel, Charlie, Yolanda, Corey. Put old videos. Yeah. Put 80 million views. Old videos. That's a good idea. So is 80 million views. That's pretty cool. Rosie the Rata is back. What are we doing? All right, we are doing a drawing of yourself, some version of yourself. You have a piece of paper of yourself like that, and just draw it however expressionistically or figuratively you want to. Don't worry about it being good. If it's good, it might not be a good idea. And then we're gonna write words around it that just come into your head about you and your life. And as Tiffany says, we're putting names and stuff I did in the past and things you guys did in the past. So let's put Rosie down. And, okay, Rosie says, okay. Yeah. Hey, this is Friday, it's the weekend. I don't know what that really means. I mean, in terms of, is the day different? Saturday and Sunday are different in that I do not do my live stream, which we are on right now. I don't do that on Saturday and Sunday. I have other projects that I work on. And yeah, Ethel, I did. Yes. Boy, you guys are fast. This thing is fast. Hello from Wisconsin. That took, what, a nanosecond to get here. God. Yay Hana. No, Yay Laha. Yay Laha. Yay Laha. Says hello from Wisconsin. Yeah. We got people from all over the darn planet. That's how we roll. There's that big old nose. I've earned money with this nose. I once went to a plastic surgeon who I was doing some illustrations for, and I went in as a patient and said, what can you do about my nose, because it's really big? And he said, I wouldn't change it for anything. He just said, you need your nose. Your nose is good for you. And then years later, not that long later, my nose got famous on it was like a meme before the internet. If you Google Charlie Schmidt's nose, you can see some funny things. I traveled all over the world, physically traveled with my nose to do that act. And it's because that doctor didn't take my nose and shrink it. I appreciate that. And these are some of the countries I've been to doing that. Miami, it's not a country. LA, New York, Seattle, Missoula, no, Boise, Canada, Montreal, Italy, Spain, Portugal, England, Germany, Hungary. Did I say France? Did I say Italy? Japan. All over for my nose. Yeah, and unfortunately that guy didn't remove it. Dandy Sassy says you have the best art. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ekram says the same thing about my drawing. Yeah, if you like my art, go to my personal homepage, charlieschmidt.com, CHARLIE, and you got to do this. You will see stuff that you will be amazed. CHARLIESCHMIDT.com. Check it out. Yeah. Dandy Sassy says you're welcome. See, we attract polite people on this stream. Dig that. We need something right here. I know my lawyer Kia. And Andre in LA. Andre. Snick says also, Charlie, the drawing is kind of random, but it is awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That Snick has an eye. What cat memes I know? Well, I know the Grumpy Cat people. Grumpy Cat passed away, but I know them very well. We've been to different events together and on different stages in different places together. In Los Angeles, we were all together on a stage with our cats at a place called the Echoplex. Kind of a punky place, good place to get your cat famous. And I know Chris Torres, who made Nyan Cat. He and I are good friends. We've shared art, given each other things, helped each other professionally, and just both have a similar vibe. It's a vibe now. And other cat ones. Are there other cat ones that matter, really? Well, I know them. That's part of the answer to your question. I'm muted? No, I don't think so. No, I'm not muted, I hope. Hello, happy birthday to somebody from Kula. Look at this, I'm just sitting here. I wonder if me just going blah will make the viewership go up. Let's try it. Blah. Now with a pencil. It's staying the same. It's hovering right in there, the same number of viewers, but they're not leaving. Maybe they are leaving as long as they're coming and going at the same time. That would, yay. March 8th was Metuza Lopez's birthday. Happy belated birthday. Interesting, but I'm Snick. Oh, what's that mean? Well, I mean, is there somebody else that we should be putting their name on this thing? Last call to get your name on this drawing, because I'm gonna sign it pretty soon. Right? I am Snick. Did I put Snick on here? Yeah, I did. We're gonna make one of those, one or two of these sticky outy hairs really sticky outy, really dark, I mean. Yeah. One there. Sure. I don't know when Presley's birthday is. That's something that I need to do research and come up with an approximation so we can celebrate one day a year at least. That's his birthday, maybe even a whole week. Oh, we'll figure that out. We can interpolate and come close. Hi, Keyboard Cat. I want to say respect to you for creating the legend of the universe. If you want, just say my channel name in the stream. The RA Archives 2. This is Keyboard Cat Central speaking of the RA Archives 2. RA Archives 2. Thank you so much for that. Veneria. Vineria. It's a good name. Oh, Ethel, I showed you before. It's over here. Ekrem. Ekrem. Yes, indeed. Yeah. How old am I? 73. Pretty soon. 74, July 74. So I think we're going to maybe wrap it up. Do I need to sign it? I should sign it. And we'll call this number 85. This is going to be number 86. It was words. Words guy. And that's number 86. Charlie, number 86. So, here's what you need to do. You need to go to, now, because we're going to sign out of here, you need to go to that, the cat in the tinfoil hat. Wait, me. I'll put, how about if I put cat tinfoil hat? Have you tried to put a tinfoil hat on a cat? And did you make a video of it? And why not? Many before. 73? Yep, 73. Matuza Lopez. Is there some crap on my teeth? I think it's that breakfast special. All right. as Ekram says, don't forget to like and subscribe to Keyboard Cat, guys. And thank you for that. With that said, as I bid you a wonderful weekend and rest of the good day, and may all your paintings look groovy.